Hey everybody, I want to talk about something here that feels kind of important. Recently, when Facebook experienced their temporary outage, a lot of people thought that they had been hacked because when they had access to it again, Facebook was slow to load. Everybody thought there might have been an issue with their passwords. With that being said, I do want to address on how to secure your Facebook account and to make it extremely difficult for anyone else other than yourself to log in. So how do you do that? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at securing your Facebook account. Okay, so I'm just going to jump back here to my home screen. And of course, first and foremost, up here in top right, click on your profile picture, come down to where it says settings and privacy, then go into your settings. And we'll come over here on the left under the account center and click on password and security. And of course, we're going to come down here on the left under account settings again, click on password and security. Now, right here, where it's highlighted two-factor authentication. Now I already have mine set up using the Authenticator app, which if you have a Gmail account, I encourage you to get Google's Authenticator app. It is free. Put it on your device. And of course, right here, like I said, I've already got mine set up. So when you go to set this up and you're using your Authenticator app, basically what it will do is to have you scan a QR code. Then it will log that information directly into your Authenticator app. So each time if you've logged out, and you're going to log back in, you'll have to use your Authenticator app to enter in a random code that it generates. These codes last for about 9 to 10 seconds, and then they refresh. It gives you a different code. So no two codes will ever be the same, and nobody else can get your code. So it's a super way of shoring up and tightening up the security on your Facebook account to ensure nobody else has logged into it. There are some other ways which are a little stronger down here where you know security keys. You could also use that method, but it does require two. And these are called UBI keys, Y-U-B-I. And you can get these off of Amazon for different prices and different configurations. So like me, I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max. So I would need a UBI key that has the one of two options. Obviously, I've got to have it for the lightning port, but they've got them to where you can use a thumbprint on them or squeeze the sides or even just hold it up to the back of the device using NFC technology. Of course, again, depends on your specific needs and how sophisticated you want it to be. I recommend that highly, even for everything, to include backing up even and setting up on your iOS devices as far as how you log into them. Again, requires two of them. So you would use two of those keys, set them both up, keep one at home in a locked space, or give it to someone you know and trust with your wife, and then make sure you have the other one with you put on your key ring at all times. That way, when you're required to log in, all you got to do if you're using the NFC is hold that key to the back of the device, logs you in, life is good. So it's a better way of securing your devices, okay? So while we're here, let's go ahead and jump out, because I do want to show you one other thing here under security checks. See where it says where you're logged in? It's obviously we all have multiple devices, okay? So this here shows you where you are actively logged in and what kind of device it is. So as you can see here, obviously I'm logged in on my PC. I've got my iPhone as well as my iPad. So there's the iPhone 13 Pro Max, the iPad Pro 12.9, and of course, again, my Windows machine here at home. So there you go. I hope that kind of gives you a little bit of help and encouragement. Like I said, with the last little outage, I realized that everybody was kind of wigged out about it. And I don't want people to have to endure that again, but I do want to provide you with options to help you secure your Facebook account. So go ahead and get started on that. Obviously, I just recently changed my password on my Facebook account and across the board. Now, while we're talking about passwords, I can't tell you how many times, having worked for many different companies that provided technical troubleshooting over the phone, that people would provide me their passwords, and passwords are extremely weak. So what I encourage you to do is go to LastPass.com. And they've got a random password generator tool, as you can see right here. It's under the features, so you can see features, password generators. But if you click on this blue link right here where it says use password generator, and then you can set the amount of characters, and I recommend a minimum of 12, and checking off all these as far as uppercase, lowercase, numbers, and symbols, right? So as you can see right here, it's already got one. If you click on the little half circles here, it'll regenerate a new password, and then of course you could copy that down, put it someplace safe so you could, input it, do whatever you need to do with it to generate you a sophisticated and extremely hard password. Because again, that's the whole trick to people figuring out your passwords. If they know something about you, so like maybe your pet's name or your children's name or possibly street addresses, that's how they start to guess and try to formulate what your password may or may not be. So you definitely want to use passwords that are completely unique, nothing that's personal or relative to your information. There you go. Hope that helps out. Have a super blessed evening, and talk to you soon.